Hi, I'm Giles, the Technical Director of Havilah Resources, and today I'd like to briefly share with you some of the highlights from our recent quarterly report. And the biggest news for sure were the excellent drilling results that were returned from 3 of our prospects. Firstly, up here in the Eurinilla Dome, where we achieved high-grade copper-gold intersection. Then down here in the North Dome closure prospect, where also we intersected a very high-grade molybdenum result along with some copper. And finally, down here at the Mutooroo deposit, we intersected a hanging wall lode, which was not entirely expected, running about 10 metres of 1% copper, which was above the main lode of similar grade. Havilah was issued the 25 million shares in Havilah Resources in accordance with an earlier announced uranium exploration agreement with that company, and making Havilah a substantial shareholder. And with the assistance of Deutsche Bank, Havilah continued to engage several interested parties in the divestment of the Kalkaroo project. And at the end of the period, Havilah held roughly $2.6 million in cash. Just turning briefly to the Eurinilla Dome prospect, Havilah's high-grade copper hole, which we released the results for, lay here, and it's one of 3 holes, drill holes, historic holes, which achieve very high-grade copper and or gold results. You'll see there's a lot of drilling here, but most holes, for one reason or another, never hit this particular corridor between these white lines, which we think is the highly enriched copper-gold zone. Now this is quite a large distance, 10 kilometres from one end to the other, and more than 20 kilometres all the way around here. So it gives you an idea of the scale of this exploration target and the extensive prospective strike. It's going to require a major drilling program to adequately test for a resource at this location, but we think there's good prospects for discovery of a high-grade copper deposit here. Turning to the North Dome closure prospect, the drill hole with the high molybdenum result was here, 30 metres of 0.21% moly, and most moly mined is under 0.1%, so that's an exceptionally high grade by any standards. Again, the scale is deceiving. From one end to the other of this prospective horizon, which runs all the way around this magnetic feature here, is about 12 kilometres. And we achieved other moly intersections of lower grade, plus a good gold hit here. Molybdenum is on Australian government's critical minerals list, mainly because 45% of the metal is sourced from China, and it's presently commanding a good price of around US $70,000 a tonne. Under the COBA uranium agreement, as I mentioned, Havilah is issued with 25 million ordinary shares and 15 million listed unlisted options, which are exercisable at 14 cents. And this is according to a previously signed uranium exploration agreement, and that makes Havilah a substantial shareholder in COBA. And we look forward to their work. They've completed heritage surveys here, and they're poised to begin a substantial drilling program here at Oban and down here at the Mount John prospect just north of the Honeymoon deposit. And so for Havilah, this is the first step in our stated objective of monetising our uranium assets and getting some value recognition for them within Havilah, and we're working on various other options at the present time. As always, please consult our original announcement or our website for more information. And so until next time, I'll sign off.